If you've been struggling like I have over the last few years about how to accept people as they are, especially if their beliefs are so different from mine, and I love them, but their beliefs are different, what can I do about it? So I'm going to share with you what I've been doing about it, my experience of it, and how I use these particular tools to help me navigate these life challenges. So most of the people that I hang out with, we all kind of share the same beliefs, except some members of my family. And my 94-year-old aunt and my 92-year-old father-in-law are two people who I absolutely adore and love. Yet their beliefs are different than mine. And how can I love them? How can I love them when their beliefs are so different? And that's been my challenge. And I do love them because of their kindness, their generosity, their love for people. And I have to look at the culture that they grew up in and the times that they grew up in, which was so different from the way that I grew up. And when my aunt was told by her husband at the time that I was going to hell because I liked people of color, except that's not the word he used, and I liked gay people, I was going to hell. And as a person who is committed to loving people, that was a really big thing for me to overcome. Another one is my father-in-law, who just loves to tease me with his paraphernalia to see if he can get a rise out of me. And I see it as cute. And he knows where I stand, and I know where he stands. One time he said to me, I hate that, and he used the N-word, Obama. And I said, I don't care if you hate him. I slammed my fists on the table. He'd never seen me so angry before. I said, just don't use that word in my presence. And years ago, at the end of the pandemic, I attended some events with thousands of people, and there were rules about attending these events because there was still a health crisis going on, and we had masks on. We had these rules, and the rules were sent out to everybody before we could actually go there. You had to say, yes, I agree to the rules. And then there were people who got there and said, I don't believe in these rules. You can't make me do anything. And, these people put me in a really bad position. I felt it was really difficult for me. And then I kept running into these people who I absolutely adored and loved, and they had different views than I did. A lot of them did. And one of them, who I particularly loved, was talking about how he was vilified by the other side. And I thought we were on the same side, but no, he said he was being vilified and I was being vilified. So I keep seeing this happening over and over for the last 5-10 years now. And it breaks my heart that our beliefs get in the way of our love. And I know that to be true. Our thinking gets in the way of love because love is felt from the heart, not from our brains. And sometimes I think we overthink things too much, and I think we forget the humanity of other people. So when I think of my 92-year-old father-in-law and my 94-year-old aunt, and how much I love them and how much love that they give to me, and I know that they don't have much time left on the earth. I love them, but I don't have to victimize them, and I don't have to make them villains. I don't have to villainize them. So I don't engage in those conversations because I love them so much, and I don't want to feel the disharmony in my body or in my life. I just want to love the people right in front of me, and I don't have to be right. I don't have to make sure everybody agrees with me. I don't have to be heard. All I have to do is love, and that's what I'm inviting you to do. And the reason why I'm tearing up is because I visited my father-in-law in the first time in a month. And he's dying. And I'm so proud of the way I showed up for him in my life and how he showed up for me despite our beliefs. And I wanted to share that with you because love is so much more important than a fucking belief that you think you're fucking right, because we really don't know. We really don't know when our last day on earth is. And do you want to, I know how important it is to stand up for our beliefs. I know that we think our beliefs are right, but let me just say that love is more important than your fucking beliefs. Today I'm reading in the language of letting go, February 9th, which is my cousin's birthday. When people with a compulsive disorder do whatever it is that they do, are compelled to do, they are not saying they don't love you, they are saying they don't love themselves. Gentle people, gentle souls, go in love. Yes, at times we need to be firm, assertive. Those times when we change, when we acquire a new behavior, when we need to convince others and ourselves we have rights, those times are not permanent. We may also need to get angry to make a decision, to set a boundary, but we can't afford to stay resentful. It is difficult to have compassion for one who is victimizing us, but once we removed ourselves as victims, we can find compassion. Our path, our way is a gentle one, walked in love, love for self, love for others. Set boundaries, detach, take care of ourselves, and as quickly as possible, do things in love. Today and whenever possible, God, let me be gentle with myself and others. Help me find the balance between assertive action, taken in my own best interests, and love for others. Help me understand that at times those two ideas are one. Help me find the right path for me. You don't have the right path for others, but you do have the right path for yourself, and you can figure that shit out all by yourself. Whatever is the most loving. Is this act that I'm about to do loving to myself? Is it loving to others? Is this thought loving to me? And this is where change starts happening. It starts with each and every one of us. We do not have to demonize or victimize or villainize another human being because they have a different belief. You don't have to engage because they have a different belief, but you can still enjoy them and love them by showing up as the most best version of yourself. That's not argumentative, that's not mean, that's not spiteful, that's not self-righteous. You can change this. You can be the change that you want to see in the world. So if you see somebody villainizing somebody, you stop villainizing people. I don't know how to say it any other way. If I had one thing to ask of you that I invite you to do, is take a look at your beliefs and look at your love and choose love over your beliefs. I love you.